charged in connection to the brutal homicide of a man in Bradford County appeared in court today. WENY's Lindsay Madison spoke with the Bradford County DA and got an answer on if any of these co-defendants could receive the death penalty. Lindsay, what can you tell us on that?
Nick, Summer Heil, Rhonda Parker, and Terry Parker appeared virtually in court for formal arraignments, and they pled not guilty. The Bradford County DA says Summer isn't facing a murder charge, but Rhonda and Terry Parker are, and that means they could be given the death penalty if convicted.
I can tell you, however, that the Commonwealth filed notice of intent to seek the death penalty based on aggravating circumstances, and those aggravating circumstances, if found by the jury to exist, and if either of those two defendants are convicted of first-degree murder, then they could face the death penalty.
Rhonda Parker, her estranged husband Terry Parker, and his girlfriend Summer Heil are all accused of having a role in the murder and/or dismemberment of Michael Pruitt back in March. Rhonda and Terry Parker were later arraigned on criminal homicide and criminal conspiracy charges. Terry Parker is accused of shooting Michael Pruitt to death at Rhonda's house around March 8th. According to state police, Terry and Rhonda then wrapped up Pruitt's body, put it in the trunk of Terry's car, and drove to Harrisburg, where they spent the night. They later returned to Rhonda's home on Sawyer Road in the Springfield Township with Summer. Terry and Summer are accused of removing Pruitt's body from the trunk, dismembering him, and then burning his remains in a burn pit on Rhonda's property, where they were later found on March 11th. One of the charges Summer was arraigned on was hindering the apprehension of the other co-defendants.
All of the evidence that we have suggests that she was not not deeply involved in the killing of Michael Pruitt.
He added that even if Terry and Rhonda are convicted, they would face up to life in prison, even if they aren't sentenced to death. According to the DA, Summer will have her own trial, and Rhonda and Terry Parker will go together for trial. Wilson says he expects this case to go to trial later this year or sometime early in 2025.